Hello, everyone. Welcome to our first Writing Revolution Writing Strategies PD of this year. Today, we will be reviewing a strategy that we're already familiar with, but we'll be looking at a plan and best practice to use it remotely, and that is annotation for remote teaching. The definition of annotation that we came together and agreed upon last year for high school world cultures is that annotation is a note-taking process that supports us by identifying and capturing ideas in order to share questions, observations, and analysis with others. Please share this definition with your students. When using this protocol, it's important that students first understand how to highlight in Google Docs and also how to leave comments, as it will be important for using the protocol. As a teacher, your steps are to choose a text excerpt and an annotation purpose. And you want to choose an annotation purpose that students can easily engage with and make authentic reactions. It's also important to test it out, to think about what you expect your students to say. When using this protocol with students, the first step is to provide students with the annotation purpose that they'll be using to annotate the text. Less is more in the beginning, so you're going to want to start with 1 to 2 purposes at the most, and then you can move on to more like 3 or 4. The next step is, after providing students with the purpose for their annotation, you're going to provide a fluent choral reading for the class of the text. The next step for the students is they will be rereading the text independently. Before doing this, they should look at the selected annotation purpose suggestion prompts and think about how they're going to shape their comments on this activity. Next, they're going to begin annotation. They will highlight phrases or lines and add color to them. And you want to make sure that they're adding a color that corresponds with their annotation purpose. After that, they will insert a comment on the highlighted section. And I'm just going to show you a quick demo. This is one that I put together for English 11, and as you can see, I adapted it. So I made it so that there's just 3 purposes. We have building academic vocabulary, identifying conflict in the text, and identifying central idea. So the first step would be, if they are, this reading is for building academic vocabulary, would be to select vocabulary word, deserted, highlight it. So now it matches the same color as the annotation box, and then add their comment. And deserted means to be alone. The next step is that students are going to share their annotations with each other. Students could do this in the Google Meet live chat, or you could use something like Padlet that would allow students to view everybody's annotations together and also comment. The next step for students would be to read their peers' annotation and reply to them. And there are sentence starters that correspond with each annotation protocol. Students can self-assess their annotations using the self-assessment rubric, and a teacher's rubric can be included in the document, or a digital version can be created within Google Classroom. Click on this Google Slides presentation to access the templates and tools, and feel free to modify them and adapt them to suit your needs.